Hi, this is Sherry with a flip through of the journal that I just finished making. I call it Art and Soul. It's inspired by painting, drawing, music, all types of arts that can bring joy, or that it does bring joy to my soul. This is a quilted cover that I made, and I attached it to a hardback gutted book cover. There's a little pocket on the front made from a vintage handkerchief. On the inside I have a Picasso quote on some antique linens and a couple pockets, a lot of lace trims, cloth tabs, embroidery, a lot of different touches. The first page here is a pocket. It's got two pockets here, and some beautiful lace trim that I found at a market. I have a lot of tuck spots in here, but because it was already getting kind of chunky, I've left the tuck spots, most of them just empty, and I just have a lot of ephemera already for me to, use, and journaling cards and add to it. That's some antique lace, or maybe vintage, I should say. There's another tuck spot. You, of course, included some tea-dyed paper. I have a little fold-out paper here with a pocket, tuck spot, and a little journaling card in it. I really enjoyed adding all the strips of fabric and laces, trims. I do want to hoard them all, but gotta use them. That's another, I would say it's a vintage piece of a handkerchief, lady's handkerchief. And this pretty teal and pink fabric is some really nice, soft, I guess it's made from a feed sack, I'm not sure. There's another pocket here with some painting color samples on the page. Some music. This is a little booklet that I added to one of the fold-out pages. And this has a pocket, flips out. There's another couple pockets there. One I have things in, and one it's ready, for me to add whatever. Some more vintage, I guess it's a crochet piece. Use some washi tape on this page. Another pocket with a painting tip on it on how to do your, here's a large pocket with some stationery that I put in there. A few of these pages are from a book about female botanists who did a lot of famous illustrations of plants and flowers and cacti. And a lot of them, I think, are the 1800s, early 1900s, maybe even early 20th century. This is another vintage handkerchief. I used it as a centerpiece with two pockets. And I think it's important to include pieces of artwork from our female botanists. There's another piece of embroidery. No, I guess that's, I don't know what it is, embroidery type thing. I'm a senior, I can't always think of the words. Another pocket. There's a little biography of one of the women botanists. They're illustrations by women botanists. Isn't that beautiful? It's another little pocket. Fabric tab, some washi tape. This pocket I made using a playing card. And I have a couple of belly bands. Here's one with the blues, and here's some more with the blue. Another belly band. So that's such pretty pages, images. This is another pretty, I used some fabric up at the top of fabric strip. Here's another pocket that I stitched onto the paper. I did a lot of sewing and stitching, machine stitching. And I have a little gold doily here. It can be used as a little tuck spot. Some more pretty music paper. Now the fabric strips on the bottom of these pages are from a really old, I don't know if it's antique, but definitely vintage quilt that I've been taking apart, and it's the softest, thinnest fabric. It's like a ticking fabric, just beautiful, just the feel of it. It's another little pocket. And I've got some tea-dyed paper. It's got a little lace embroidery there, lace trim, another playing card as a pocket. And this fabric is again from that old quilt, and it is so soft, and you can even see right through it. It's so thin and old. It's beautiful. There's a paper trim. And again, here at the top of this page is a piece from another old handkerchief with some trim at the top. Lady with her, I don't know what that instrument is. Another tuck spot. I did quite a bit of layering on some of these pages and left others with a lot less because it was just getting to be a real chunky monkey. And this is some drawings of flowers that can be colored in another large pocket. Little lace trim there. Another fabric tab and strip. Some more handkerchief paper, and that's a paper cutout at the top. Just more pretty fabric. This is a little bag that I decorated. I believe I have two pockets. One in the bag and one the side of the decoration on the front. That's a page from Victorian drawings of flowers. There's another tuck spot with some lace trim at the top. There's a nice watercolor representation of some bottles, and the greens are such pretty colors. Another pocket. Some more tea-dyed paper. I usually put stencils in between the papers to get, various effects. And a couple of these pockets are from, I don't know if it's vintage, but from some embossed paper that I have. And I tea-dyed some of that. A little fabric tab. A lace pocket. And that's a crocheted flower that a friend of mine sent me as happy mail. I just love it. So sweet. Just a little fabric trim at the top of that page. Mini booklet here. We're doing some secret journaling, private journaling. Not that anyone would be looking through the journal. If they were, they'd be pretty darn nosy. And again, here's the back end page is a pocket and some beautiful paper that I had. I think from Stamperia. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at this. Thank you.